blame, you net it.
I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Thought I got myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Thought I got myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some shit, stick it in the ballroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Taking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the front, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, got the detonator. I'm killing every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. How to get myself a bag before the bull run. Should stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm LP. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some should stick it in the ballroom.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to EMP.Money. My name is AJ. I am the team lead here. This is our daily live AMA and Detonator and Reactor rollover event. And I'm joined by my co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Bull, how are you, bro?
Really good, man. I know we'll dispense with the pleasantries. We just got off the phone, so that's why AJ was late. So everybody can blame me.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get to it. I'm really good, everybody, but hopefully everybody else is doing really well as well.
Awesome, Bull. Yeah, man. I'm here in South Florida, and we had some pretty bad weather yesterday with the hurricane. Thank God we weren't in the path, but did have some minor flooding, and my internet was in and out all day, which is arguably just as bad. But yeah, we're back. We made it. Again, thanks to everybody for your patience, and we're gonna jump right into another awesome day with our EMP AMAs. So, all right, as Bull said, without further ado, as we're already running a little bit late, let me pull up the reactor rollover. We have about 4 minutes remaining. Bear with me here one moment. All right, there she is. Hopefully you guys can see. And we're good. So about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Again, we start all of our AMAs with the reactor rollover. We do about an hour of updates and questions, and then we end on the detonator rollover. If you're not familiar with what reactor and detonator are, we're going to major in-depth explanation on how these contracts work at the end of the AMA, so stay tuned to the very end. But long story short is these contracts are glorified ROI contracts that have really been designed to become the #1 solution of providing locked liquidity for whatever LP they're dealing with. And so with that, we're actually offering these contracts as a software as a service to other protocols, which I'll talk about right after the reactor rollover. But our first partner, Splinterlands, we created what we call a generator for them, and that has locked over $300,000 of liquidity for their SPS BNB token within the first like 7 days. So pretty amazing. And even in Reactor here with our eShare BNB LP, there's about $1.7 million in this contract, and it's been going for about a month and a half. And the original detonator has over 3 million in the contract, and it's been going for about 7 months. So these contracts are extremely sustainable and really setting the standard moving forward. So this is Reactor. This is our eShare BNB LP, which means you deposit eShare BNB LP. Those LPs are then locked, but you're able to get a certain percentage every day. Reactor is about 1% a day at the moment. And again, it could be more, it could be less, but that's about what it's at. And you are able to ROI up to 365% of your initial investment over time. But if you compound more than you claim, you can actually withdraw much more than that. So again, through the power of compound interest. And on top of all that, we give away a ton of prizes. So today we're giving away $11,000 to one random lottery winner here in Reactor in about 1 minute. So good luck. Make sure you get all your tickets through fresh deposits and compounding. And if you are the winner, we'd love to hear from you. We also reward the largest depositor of the day. Currently, that is 1.58 LP, and we'll see if they get outsniped here in the last 45 seconds. So if you are a winner, we'd love to hear from you. Please join us on Telegram or celebrate in the comments on YouTube. But here we go. All right, Bull. We'll see if 1.58 will hold up.
I don't know.
30 seconds.
Oh, 4.28.
All right, there's one, 4.28. We'll see if that holds up. That was a pretty good snipe. A little early,
Yeah.
again, some room for error, but opening the door for somebody to come in over top. We'll see if that happens. 15 seconds. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. 10,
10.
9, 8, 7, oh, 7.7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 7.07. Is that going to take it down? All right, let me go ahead and refresh. It looks like that is the winner. For those of you that don't know how to read on-chain data, we can put it right here.
You don't need to.
Exactly, Bull. You don't even need to. We put it right here under largest deposits. You go to yesterday because technically it was yesterday with the rollover. And there you have it. We have a 3.45, a 3.6, a 4.2, a 5, and a 707. So again, through the gamification of people trying to win that largest prize, we get a lot of last minute volume. So congrats to everybody involved. And that is Reactor. So before we jump into some announcements, I did want to cover Generator though. Hang on one moment. All right, here it is. So this is Generator, the detonator as a service for Splinterlands, and we saw some massive fireworks earlier today. Not only did we have people competing for the largest deposit prize, over 500 LP took it down, I believe. Let me double check. Hang on one second. Again, you can go down here and go to yesterday. Yeah, so we had a 571 LP take it down, and again, there's many ways to play this, but like you saw in Reactor a minute ago, there were a bunch of little deposits, and I say little, respectively, not necessarily dollar value, but little in terms of people trying to outsnipe each other by small increments. However, the other way to play it is to bring the sledgehammer and just jam it all in there at the last minute, and that's what this person did. 571 LP going in, and remember, you get a matching bonus on that amount anyway, so it is pretty great to deposit a large amount, as long as that amount doesn't exceed 3% of the overall pool, you will get a matching bonus. So that was a great day for them. And with that, not only do we have a large deposit, a ton of compounds, and somebody hit the win it now button. So now there's over $315,000 of locked liquidity in the protocol now. That's about 1,500 LP added over the last 24 hours. Actually, even a little bit more than that. So, again, detonator. Oop, I gotta put money in the swear jar when I get the words mixed up. But a generator has been absolutely on fire, and the daily percentage you're earning is almost, well, I think more than 2% right now. if you account for some of the instant rewards as well. So pretty amazing. And also, I wanted to clear something up real fast with the win it now button. There was a discussion over on Discord. So whenever the contract rolls over, the win it now button will be available at exactly 2% of the overall pool balance, which is 536 LP at the moment. And um, there was some failed transactions or rejected transactions. So this can only be hit once per day, and it's not necessarily who submits the first transaction to get the win it now, because the contract has to calculate exactly what the LP is for the day based on that 2%. So just because you were the first to submit, um, it may reject your win it now because the contract has not had time to calculate the overall win it now price. So again, that can fluctuate greatly depending on the previous day, and there is also issues, with how much gas you put and how congested the actual blockchain is. So again, this person insinuated that we're gatekeeping, who's able to get the win it now. And again, I mean, we never suggest interacting with the contract directly because that's a way to lose all your funds. But those that have that knowledge and do that, that might be another way to get in as well. But again, do that at your own risk. You can lose everything. And really, I mean, again, it's just a matter of being ready every day. I mean, if you don't get it today, you can try again tomorrow. And yeah, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but the larger the pool balance grows, the higher the price for win it now, which means the less competition as well. So you just have to be patient and try to get it in as fast as you can. But that's part of the game theory, and yeah, sometimes it's not fair, but it is what it is. So does that help, Bull? I don't know if I explained that well, but
No, that's really good. And I mean, like, just because like you had a failed transaction, right? Like, once something like is been the UI, so to speak, has been clicked, it's completely out of the control of the protocol, right? The only interaction that you have with the protocol is at that moment that you click confirm, like, on that transaction, and it sends it, and then it's in the hands of the BNB chain. And so nothing, like, that's just not right. It's not fair to say that anybody is gatekeeping, because once that transaction has been confirmed, it's sent. And however that block is ordered, or like the validators order that, like, that's all just done mathematically via software, right? Like, and if somebody put in more gas, and got bumped to the front of the line, like, nobody's saying like that you can't input more gas as well. Or if you don't want to do that, right, like, you can just try to be the largest depositor too, because the win it now is 2%, and so you still have an option with the win it now. And then bearing not wanting to do the largest depositor, there is always tomorrow. At some point, like, it's not like your money vaporized and disappeared. Like, it's back in your wallet. It's ready to go. You can, it's still there. So right. You still have opportunity, and it is designed so that it's one person per day. And, I don't know what to say. Like, I've been out sniped a number of times, and it can be really disheartening. But I think at the end of the day, like, people maybe have that off the cuff reaction, like, or that knee jerk reaction, and they're just like, they just need to vent a little bit, and then they probably come back to their senses. Like, I haven't followed that, so I don't really know. But
yeah, totally.
I inherently believe, like, I believe, like, people are inherently good. So, like, but given the state of the world for the last few years, I think people are a little bit on edge and frustrated, and and might think like like somebody's out, has it out for them. But it's not the case. And that's the great thing about the blockchain is the more that you learn, the more power you actually have to, like if you want to speed up that transaction, you put more gas in. But, some people don't know how to do that, and that's okay, right? Like, me, I would never. Also, I did interact manually once with the contract on a different protocol, and I lost the money because it's gone. Like it can't be retrieved, and that's nobody's fault but mine. And it's a the bright side is if your win it now transaction fails, like you get that money back. It's not lost. Whereas like if you try to gain that edge by doing something that you maybe are not comfortable with, and I don't know the person's skill level or anything like that, but I'm just saying like, I would rather just take my chances tomorrow and make sure that, I have that opportunity come tomorrow, because I wouldn't also want to be that person that, accuses somebody of something and then like, it's damaging to the person's own investment. And so that's why for me, I'm always concerned to some degree about FUD and try to, have conversations with people that feel that way, because ultimately at the end of the day, you might think that you're speaking your mind, and but it might not be the best way to do that. Like it's okay to vent, really, truly. But sometimes it's just best to ask that question in private, because anybody can say something, and like there's a cascade of like a bank run, right? And it could all be unsubstantiated, and people just get upset. And the worst thing you can do for your investment is like FUD your own bags.
Yep, totally, Bull. Well, and you made some great points in the beginning as well. Well, you always make good points.
Just in the beginning,
yeah,
that's
right,
it. It really fell apart as the further I went in.
The longer you talk, the longer we fall off the rails. No, for sure, Bull. No, but my point was, or what your point was, is that, yeah, I mean, even like today's an amazing example, because the person that was able to deposit, the largest depositor, they got a matching bonus as well, and it was actually greater than the win it now. So again, it's all based on risk tolerance. The win it now is a guarantee, meaning you're not going to get out sniped. But because of that, there's also some added gamification, because exactly what this person was complaining about. And again, I don't know the full details either. I just wanted to go over it on the AMA. But once the transaction is submitted, so there are two things. There's a failed transaction and there's a rejected transaction. So if the LP amount is wrong, or you don't have enough LP in your wallet, or other factors like that, that will result in a rejected transaction. Or if you try to go too early, that's a rejected transaction. If you don't have enough gas, or there's just an error on the blockchain, then that would be a failed transaction. So either way, like both said, you get your money back. So you're not really at risk of anything. You just are going to win that day. And it gets really complicated, because you could have submitted your transaction, you would have been actually able to get that transaction, but then if it fails for whatever reason, now the next guy in line has to meet all the parameters again, hit that win it now button again, submit the transaction again, and then that might go through. Or that might be, you might be the third guy in line, a guy or gal in line, and then the guy right in front of you, he gets rejected, and so now you win it, even though you may have been like the fifth person to submit to win. So again, everything is based on code. We can't necessarily control everything in the code. Once it leaves the UI and goes into the blockchain space, then it's up to BNB and BNB Chain to process those transactions. And again, I mean, it gets even more complicated than that. If you own a validator, sometimes block processors can even prioritize per transaction within the same block. So again, that's been a major problem on ETH, where people pay millions of dollars to front run these transactions. So again, I'm not saying that's happening on BNB, but just proving my point that there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. Their code is solid. The win it now button has worked for people every time. It's just sometimes you win and sometimes you have to wait till tomorrow. So, all right, I think we did enough talking about that. All right,
Yeah, AJ,
yeah,
I'll just add in my part. I know Bull said he's lost snipe before. I can tell you, I probably won more snipes than most people, but I probably also lost more snipes than most people.
there you go, Joe.
So
Absolutely,
It's a
brother.
balancing act. It's a balancing
at the
act,
end of
right?
the day, you just pick yourself up by those proverbial bootstraps and you go back at it. And that's the way it goes because it's a lossless lottery. I know people are like, yeah, I don't want to hear it. But at the end of the day, you're getting 3.65, whatever you put in. And the sniping is a gamification. And some days you'll get it, some days you don't. As you do it more and more, you get a little more strategic and you fine tune it. But no one hits 100%. So if you went in for your first snipe, I know like you save up for a long time to get in there and to get beat out by, just a few LPs. And I mean, I've been out sniped by one LP and that was like, that went right through my heart.
For
That I
sure,
won my
Joe.
first snipe and my first snipe. And then I thought I was a pro. And then the second time I sniped, I lost by one. And that was just like crushing. And, I said, what am I going to do? Am I going to cry? Am I going to whine? No. I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna try again, and that's what you do. I mean, the whole thing's fun at the end of the day, and it'd be one thing if you're putting money in, and if you don't win, like some of these, I did those pancake lotteries that they had before. You literally are putting money in, and your chances of winning are slim, and those LPs are gone forever. Where this one, they're not. You still get the benefit as a depositor. So
Totally.
just getting that extra, prize is just gravy. So yeah, I love it. I wouldn't take it away, and it is disappointing when you do lose. But at the end of the day, when you step back, you say, "Wow, this is pretty cool." Either way, I win.
Yep, no doubt, Joe. Well, I appreciate that firsthand experience. Again, I know we've all been there. Even I've been out sniped. I mean, again, that's just the risk you take, and that's why these contracts, are so interesting. I mean, we say it a lot. It's like putting the fun back into crypto. So depending on your risk tolerance, you have the opportunity to have an amazing gain. I mean, some people have been able to snipe Detonator in the last few days and literally get an instant 10x on their deposit because they're paying attention and they, take that risk. So again, it's different levels and different risk exposure to everybody, and that's why we built the contracts the way we have. So, all right, awesome. All right, I'm gonna get into some updates. Speaking of Detonator as a service, or the opportunity to snipe another contract, the Cultivator is the next official Detonator as a service with the XGrow growth DeFi community. They're the same people behind XPerps and Hypermine. That will be going live on October 5th. So we are finalizing the white paper and all the rollout this week. We'll have an announcement over the weekend or maybe Monday at the latest on the rollout plan, who gets access when, if there is even going to be early access, or maybe, you have to have some bonds to get early access. You never know. So we'll give all that info. But again, XRow has been killing it. It will be XRow BNB will be the LP, and today they burned a bunch of that token as well. So, the beauty of these contracts is not only is it the number one solution for providing deep locked liquidity, but it also locks up a lot of circulating supply. And the more circulating supply that's locked up, the we can have what's called a supply shock, and that can really do wonders for the price of the native asset. So, again, not financial advice, but keep on the lookout for the next Detonator as a service. And we will have a pitch deck ready as well. So, the next few weeks will be on full on marketing mode. But I can tell you, I have a line around the building of projects that want to have their own Detonator as a service, and that means more revenue for us as a protocol. So really exciting stuff happening, and it's only a matter of time before we see the fruits of our labor. So, all right, on that note, speaking of partnerships and everything we have going on, Splinterfest is coming up. LA, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, there she is. You want to talk a little bit about Splinterfest? I know you and I were talking today. I was like, yeah, we have another few weeks. You're like, AJ, Splinterfest is like next week. So yeah, we're running out of time, that's for sure. But go ahead, LA.
Yeah, 1 week tomorrow I fly to Vegas, so it's coming up quick. So Splinterfest is in Las Vegas from the 8th to 9th of October, which is next weekend. Crazy, we've been talking about it forever. But it's held by Splinterlands, and we're one of the main sponsors there. We're going to have a wicked booth representing EMP, and myself and Jacob are going to be there in person. We're really, really excited to be there representing EMP. I'm also going to be giving a speech there. I may or may not have been practicing that all day today, and it's coming along really well. I'm really excited about everything I'm going to be speaking to everyone about. And we're actually hosting a giveaway for one ticket. We have one spare ticket to give away to one of our amazing emperors. So I've been announcing this the last few days, but if you would like to go to Splinterfest, the tickets are $300, and you get about $500 to $1,000 worth of free swag when you're there as well. So it's quite the hot commodity. And we have had a few people reach out already. But how it works is if you can message me, DM me on Telegram, and basically let me know that, confirm with me that you have both the availability and the means to book your flight and hotel room for next weekend to be there, then I will put your name on the list. And on Saturday's AMA, we'll be doing a random drawing on the AMA together. Your deadline to DM me with your name and everything is Friday after the Detonator rollover. So I'll have to hear from you by tomorrow. So that's basically it.
All right, perfect. Yes, we will pick a winner, and whoever is the winner can come party in Vegas. Again, I'm bummed I'm not gonna be able to get there. LA will be doing a speech on my behalf, and she's gonna kill it. And yeah, we'll hopefully have that to share with all of you, especially our booth design. She's been working on our booth design, and it's absolutely epic. So I can't wait to show all of you that for sure. But all right, awesome. LA, one more thing.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Is LA going to live stream from Splinterfest? I've been wondering.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have that capability. But yeah, go ahead,
no,
LA.
but
Oh,
we're definitely, I'll definitely be posting little video clips and stuff on all of our socials. So we'll definitely want to make sure you're following our Twitter and Instagram and everything prior, and we'll make sure to get little video clips and stuff and pictures posted to all of our socials throughout the weekend.
Yep, 100%. And I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if Splinterlands plans on live streaming, but there's a lot of restrictions in the venue of what we have access to and not. So, but we'll let everybody know as it gets
well, I
closer.
think LA could get one of those gigantic cowboy hats with a big, like a broadcast camera in there and hide it. So like
Yeah.
nobody would even know, right? LA.
There you go, LA. Yeah. Oh, man.
Aren't you a funny one?
Yeah, we'll be kicked out before we even get started, Bull. Good job. Yeah, that'll make the news. All right, cool. So, all right, one more thing, LA, before you go. Zen Sports. So we have a tournament happening tomorrow, I believe, or no, October 1st. So what? Yeah,
Saturday.
Saturday. So yeah. Again, we have a long-time partnership with Zen Sports, which is a premier e-gaming platform, and they also have crypto betting elements. They're a really cool platform. But we have been a long time partner of theirs, and we're doing a co-sponsored tournament for Splinterlands. So I will be playing in that tournament. I'm a little bit rusty, so you might take me out in the first round, but I will be there again. That's on Saturday, and the top prizes are over $5,000. Half of that is EMP, and half of that is actual stable token. So, and it will be paid out to multiple top prizes. So, yeah, definitely check that out. And if you're not in Splinterlands yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I started moving all of our, so I've been perfectly transparent with everybody that all of our referral rewards, which again you can get into Splinterlands through our referral code that can be found on the top of Generator, or just ask in Discord or Telegram. We'll give you our referral address. But all those referral rewards will be used to build a rental account for EMP. So right now it's my personal account because we didn't have it set up in time. But I'm transferring all those credits in form of cards to the EMP owned account. And I started last night, and we're already at about a 70% ROI on the rentals of the cards that we have. So that can be another amazing revenue stream for EMP. So, and all of you can do that same exact thing by utilizing your EMP, buying credits in Splinterlands, and then using your cards to produce rental income. So, Joe, I know you've been going heavy on that, right, man?
Yeah, I'm getting excited just you talking about it. I'm definitely the hooks have sunk deep into me, and I'm heavy into it now. I love the fact that, yeah, I mean, I said it before when you said to us, don't be afraid to hold EMP, don't be afraid to stack those nodes, just don't sell your EMP. You know, I listen because you're a successful guy, you're honest, you deliver in everything you say. And so I'm like, you're non-BS. Of course I'm going to do that. Why wouldn't I? And so, yeah, I've been stacking nodes like crazy, and the timing couldn't be better. I was able to get a good amount of EMP there without hurting the protocol. I built a really good size team. You know, I started off with rentals, and then I migrated over to that Archmage, which is a third-party battling, because I'm getting more fascinated with the battling. I don't know how to do it strategically, but that's the best part. I don't have to. They do it for me. So basically, you buy that token, which they do release once a week. And then from there, you set up your account. So I have two accounts, one for rentals, which now I'm just shy of 60% APR on my cards. So that automatically optimizes the rental on my card portfolio. And then on my battle portfolio, I started off as a novice, and you move up to bronze and silver. And now I'm actually in the Diamond League, which is the higher league. Definitely higher competition. Like I went through a streak where I won 25 battles in a row, which was amazing. And then now, definitely, these are some really good guys. But the best part with the Diamond League.
Is that why we haven't seen Randy around?
Yeah, Joe.
Was he on the other end of that?
Joe and Randy.
No matter what he says about the storm and weather, and
exactly.
all BS. That guy is in. And I know he's silently competing with me because we share cards back and forth in our winning streaks. But it is a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, I just watched the DEC, which are those dark energy crystals. And that's the currency in there that you can sell and profit from. I mean, you withdraw it, you put it in your Hive wallet, which is just like MetaMask. And then from there, you can sell it on Pancake, which is amazing for any token you want. So
totally.
The whole thing is liquid. It's very flexible. But yeah, I just love earning all these rewards and learning more. Definitely Randy's way ahead of me as far as understanding the whole protocol. But that's okay because I could literally turn the computer off and it's still making money 24/7, just like my nodes are making EMP 24/7. The farms are making E-shares 24/7, you know? The only thing I have to do is go in 3 times a day because I'm in that Generator, Reactor, and Detonator. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing and multiple streams of income. I can't wait to see what you come up with next, AJ, because I know it's going to be killer.
Right
I'm
on,
ready.
Joe. Yeah, brother, and we are. I mean, I'll get into that in 1 minute here. about our final form, where we really are excited for what the future holds and really making EMP bulletproof, especially in regards to PEG. But I had two quick questions, Joe, before you go, or I'm sure you'll be around the whole call. But the first question is, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't come across as a gamer to me, and I say that mad respectfully to you. But my point is that maybe you're not into online games or collectibles. I mean, can you just speak to how as long as you like money, that Splinterlands is a good solution, even if you're not a gamer. So yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. There's going to be a population that wants nothing to do with gaming, not interested, does not even want to hear about the different cards. There's going to be people that are just curious, but say, hey, I just want to know how it works, but I don't think I have the time or really the passion to get up to speed, because there's definitely a lot of moving parts. And then I think there's like 99.9% of people who like money, especially money that's coming in as residual income. I mean, you hear about those gurus speaking all the time on YouTube and everywhere else about residual income and passive income. This is really it. So I said this before. I'm not a gamer, but at the end of the day, I don't care what it is. If I need to set something up, I will spend as much time as I need to optimize my revenue stream, because I know that time is worth thousands of dollars, because every hour I put in is not paying myself $10, $15 an hour, even though that's what I get now, per day. But sure. I know by putting that in, once I set it, I can forget it literally. Like, AJ, I'm sure you don't, you have a massive, massive collection of cards. I'm sure you don't go in every day and strategically move stuff around.
Not at all, Joe. Absolutely. Yep, and that's the beauty. You said it perfect. I put in, a days of work in the beginning, but now it runs itself. And outside of EMP, and I've been very lucky, very fortunate in crypto to have built a massive portfolio. And to this day, outside of EMP and maybe one or two other DeFi protocols, Splinterlands has been my largest earner and most consistent earner. And that's another thing too. Sorry, Joe, I'll let you finish. But again, play to earn games in DeFi also seem to be a bit risk adverse as well. Meaning, no matter what the market does, people are always going to want to play games. So that is also another really cool thing about Splinterlands is, yes, has it gone down in value with the overall crypto markets? Absolutely. But the assets still seem to have held their value very well, because it's actually a fun game to play. So yeah, go ahead, Joe. Finish with that for sure.
Yeah. Once again, every time you speak, there's little gems in everything you say, and I think a lot of people just kind of glaze over it. And plus, if you're on the AMA a lot, some of it is repetitive. Not that that's bad at all, because you do need to hear things over and over again. And that's kind of how I am. I have to hear things a few times, and then one time it just clicks, and then bam, I jump in with both feet. And I did with Splinterland. At first, I was kind of reluctant when you talked about, earn to play. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound like it's for me. But once I looked at it, I was like, okay, AJ's largest wealth came from Splinterlands. Check, he's been doing this a long time. And I look at some of the card values, and they're insane how much some of these cards are worth, and I'm like, okay, so I get the long-term game. I make money today renting them out and battling. And then in the future, I can sell them for crazy profit, because they just, the price of them just go through the roof over time. They become more valuable the older the cards are. Totally. So I'm like, there's money today, money tomorrow. These like little houses that you buy, little apartments, each one making you money all the time. And then when you go sell it, that you're pulling even more profit. So yeah, I'm all in for this. I love it. I'll continue to do it and continue to learn how to optimize it. But yeah, the whole thing's really exciting. And to be honest with you, I'm so wrapped up in this, I don't even think about PEG, because I know with our all the things, the roadmap that you have and the DOS services, I see the value in that. And I see the community, like Splinterland is so big, and like you said, they're not into DeFi, so it'll take a little while for them to come around and understand what it really is. But when they like hear LA talk later, and I know LA is going to be able to say how much liquidity we hold in there, I think it's going to finally set in with the key people, and they're going to be like, holy, you know what, and be like, okay, what is this? And we have this, and it's going to benefit our protocol. And I think finally the floodgates will open on this. DeFi projects already know the value of Detonator. So yeah, the whole thing is, to me, Peg, I'm so excited because I know that it's just a matter of time, that it's not even on my radar where I even think about it on a daily basis.
Yep, 100%, Joe. All right, awesome, brother. And then one more really quick question, and you may not have the data yet to answer this, but have you found that the Archmage bot actually playing your account or rentals has been more profitable? Because I'm interested in this answer. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now it's a little tough to say because I'm probably 1 week into it. Randy would know more. I'm a little clueless on time, but I think it's been about a week with the bot, and it's been a little longer, like at least a month with the rentals.
Yes.
So I focus most of my attention on the rentals. So right now, I think rentals might be the better short-term game. Because when you start off with battling, you do start off in the lower level ranks, and it's also easier to win. The bot is really good. If you are really good about picking your cards and setting up the teams, the bot will pick your best card for that battle, and it wins at an extremely high rate.
For sure.
I think going like 70-80% wins, which is amazing. Now that I'm in Diamond, which is these are the big league, really good, seasoned players that have been around for a long time.
Totally.
I'm probably about half and half, but here's the benefit: the rewards are more than twice as much. So mathematically, I'm still gaining equivalent or more rewards by going into those higher levels. But yeah, I would say once my portfolio matures and I'm in those higher leagues, then I definitely think that the battling with the bot will outpace the rentals.
Yes, great advice. And again, I mean, I know I'll throw in another wrench in the gears, Joe. When you get a big enough account, you can actually get people to play your account for you, and that's another really cool thing, and that's what I do. And again, that's why I was curious about the bot, because I'm sure.
Oh, that
yeah.
is on the radar. When I found out that you do that, I'm like, okay, this is my next goal.
Yes, brother, no doubt. So actually, we hired a professional player who also plays the EMP Warden account, and that is my professional account. And like Joe said, that is in the Champion League, which is the highest league, and the rewards there are insane. So obviously, you have to do revenue share with your scholar or your player. But yeah, that is what a lot of the big time players do, and it's amazing. It generates even more wealth for both parties. So, and again, a lot of those players too come from countries that are not as fortunate as some of the larger U.S., Europe, Australia, like, and so it really is a full-time income for these people. And I mean, my God, not only are you able to make an amazing amount of money, but you're actually providing a living for somebody that isn't as fortunate as you may be. So, I mean, just again, that's the power of crypto, and why, again, there's just so many reasons that I love crypto, and I'm happy to be here and thank my lucky stars every day for the opportunities that it's given me. So, all right, thanks, Joe. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to interview you for a half an hour, but that was a lot of really good info, brother. So, all right, we have a few more announcements, and then we can take a few questions before the rollover. But a lot of it plays into what Joe already said earlier about these income streams through renting cards or Detonator as a service, or all these things that we're laying the groundwork at EMP to have ongoing revenue that will support PEG indefinitely. So again, I know every day people come into the chat that aren't here, not paying attention, and all they say is, when PEG, because that's what everybody's used to. But we have built a whole different animal here, and yes, peg is important. You know, obviously we don't want to see LP values going down, but it is not the end all be all of what makes our protocol successful. And you know, there will be some more volatility, some short-term pain, but if you don't break your LP or sell your LP, then you don't realize those losses. And over the next month or two, again, not financial advice, no expectations of profit from the work of others, but over the next few weeks, it may take a few months, but we will have daily income to our treasury that will be on a perpetual loop to keep us healthy and keep PEG very, very healthy. And then once PEG is recovered, then that revenue can start going towards Detonator and Reactor. And that is when, again, we could see all-time high pool balances in Detonator and Reactor as well. Because, again, those contracts, they are an ebb and flow, just like any other token might be. They just don't go up and to the right forever. They pull back as well. But those that are compounding are outpacing all of you that have been claiming. And we have seen some massive claiming in Detonator, especially. But even with the massive claiming, the contract still has been extremely healthy, and that is a testament to the economics that we built into it. I mean, there's still over $3 million in that contract. So, and that's with ETH being down in dollar value as well. So, all right, awesome. What else? Oh, one last thing, Truth Seekers. So, yes, Truth Seekers just crossed their 50% of their overall raise. So, again, Truth Seekers is another early access opportunity that we've been pushing. Again, please check all of our pinned messages for the actual affiliate link. We do get a commission for anybody that goes into the pre-sale. It's actually the seed round, which is before the pre-sale. But they've raised $500,000, and they have it going for a few more days. Their hard cap is $1 million, which I think is still ambitious, but I am very confident in the team and what they can pull off. So again, that never liquidate what you have at EMP to go into other projects, but if you are interested in potential earning outside of EMP, that might be a good project to look into. And I will be on the DeFi Kings YouTube event tonight with Dow King, who is one of the founders of that project. So if you have more questions, join us over there. Again, we'll post the link to that as well. It's the same link that we posted yesterday. We just had to, again, reschedule due to the hurricane. So that's at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So about 2 hours from now. All right, awesome. That is all the updates today. We will go to the eShare BNB giveaway after the rollover, so stay tuned for that. But before we go into Detonator, Bull, was there anything else you want to elaborate on? Any questions somebody might have? I saw somebody had their hand up, but I don't know if they're here still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they left. They were going to ask you a question. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll message you. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll just say, I've been really fortunate to, like be in this ecosystem and see the ups and the downs. And, but there's one thing that, like has never been up and down. And truly it's AJ's word. And I'm not here just to kiss his ass. He'll be the first one to tell you, I probably ask a lot of questions. Why this, why that? How come this color? How come this font? Like, really, I'm like a pesky mosquito sometimes. And so just a background so you know that I'm not just here to be the total fanboy. But one thing that I know is never up and down. He's always here. He always, he's always doing what he says he's doing. And that means a lot. The person that's consistent, the person that's loyal, the person that is looking out for people. very, very rare, like in the world, like for somebody to do that. Like, I wish everybody was like that, but I'm sure everybody can empathize or really understand that situation, that they would love to be able to handshake agreement every person that they come across. But everybody here has probably been burned by that at least once in their life. And so just here to have this verbal handshake and to show that, like, when he talks about something, it gets delivered, right? And the only thing that was ever late was the UI. Teased that a little too early, but it came, right?
Terrible.
And, and so, like, and I will point out, like, there was a miscommunication on nodes, but it was rectified right away. And so the point I'm trying to, really make really clear is that there are always going to be ups and downs, but is the person that's, steering the ship, so to speak, is that person always there at the helm? Or, are they derelict in duty? I mean, like, the guy, he's always here. He live streamed from a bathroom at Disney. So what more, like, can you ask? Like, when he says he's working on something, he is. And like I said, because I worked my way up through the ranks like anybody else here can do. I am not exceedingly bright. I'm average. But I show up every day. And so that's the thing. Like, anybody can do this.
I think you're exceptionally bright, bro. Yeah.
Okay. But oh, thank you. But the point really is that, like, it matters when people show up. It matters when they do what they say they're going to do, because everybody has good intentions, right? Like, but very few people in the world follow through with those good intentions. And, I'm not here to judge that, but I am here to highlight the people that have good intentions and do those things, or they say they're going to do something and they do those, because it's the do that really puts that, that goodwill or whatever it is into action and makes it come into fruition. And so everybody can talk about how great things could be in crypto, like how well we're going to do, how the things we can do in this space are like exceptional. But it's very few people, and so I don't remember the individual, but it was somebody that used to work for SafeMoon, and he worked on a bunch of products. He built a bunch of products for them, and he said, yeah, sure, a lot of people copy the things that I've done, but he said anybody can copy, very few can execute, and that really struck like a chord with me, because it's so important to execute on the things that you say you're going to do. And pick the word you want: execute, show up, consistency, honor, commitment, whatever you want to say. They all mean the same thing. It's doing what you say you're going to do. And when AJ says there's a plan to recover PEG, I believe it, because now I've been fortunate because I've seen, like some of the things that are being worked on, and I also get to work on some of the things just like other community members here do, because they've worked their way through and shown their commitment to the protocol through positive action, going over and above. And anybody can do that. It's an investment of human capital. That's it. It doesn't matter the size of your bag. It matters like the size of your heart. And so the point I'm getting at here is that anybody can do these things, but very few actually execute on them. But the people that execute on them, especially the people that execute on exactly what they say they're going to do, that's a rare breed. And so I just want to highlight that fact for everybody, because here's a steward of your investment. And for the last 9.5 months or 9 months, somebody has said that this is the plan. This is my dream for this ecosystem. This is how I look at it. And all of those things have come to fruition. So am I the least bit concerned about PEG? No. The only concern I have is for people's like state of mind, that they don't think it's going to be recovered. I am personally 100% confident that, PEG is going to be restored. And like people are going to feel really good. I just want to show people that regardless of the ups and the downs, you stay with the person that does what they say they're going to do, because that is not up and down. It's consistency. It's always there, right? It's the reliability of somebody that says something and does something and executes and does exactly what they say they're going to do. And so I really appreciate that, and I hope everybody else sees that.
I appreciate that, Bull. No doubt, bro. I mean, again, I've said it many times. You know, we're all here for the right reasons. There's no ulterior motives. I mean, again, when we all started EMP, you know, the Select Six, and now what's transitioned into truly a community-owned protocol. I mean, Bull said it, you know, better than I could have. You know, a Bull, just like anybody else, worked his way up through the ranks. He showed up every day. You know, Joe, PV Trader, Randy, Charlie, all these guys, Stinky Beans, like they were just like all of you, you know, and just took an interest in the protocol, you know, and now they're army members. They get, you know, early access to things. They get the inside scoop, and any of you listening to this can do the same. And yeah, I mean, I started EMP in the hopes of being the protocol that didn't exist, especially in the realm of transparency. I mean, you know, I'm fully doxxed. People know who I am inside and outside of crypto. I mean, you know, is there days that I think, man, maybe I am a little too transparent with that? You know, sure, but again, we are building you know, a long-term foundation here, and those that are in the protocol and at least are paying somewhat of attention, I think that resonates with all of you. So, you know, and again, we're not going anywhere. We built an amazing foundation, and now we just have to get it into the final form, where it truly becomes bulletproof, for the future. So, all right, awesome. Really appreciate it, Bull. We had about 10 minutes left before the rollover, so I'm going to jump right in to Detonator. Give me one more minute. All right, so this is Detonator, and again, I know we gloss over it every day in the beginning, but we try to go further in depth towards the end here. So if you are new, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you want to learn how these Detonator contracts work, the best place to start is with this video. So we're going to play this video, and then I'll go into a little more detail.
Welcome to the Detonator.
Oh, bear with me.
The Detonator is a system to multiply your Ethereum and EMP by 365% while providing 5 ways to earn. A daily largest depositor prize, a daily lottery prize, a daily burst based on your deposited amount, instant rewards from all new deposits, and a Win It Now button. Every day, right after the detonation countdown ends, the largest depositor prize is awarded. Huge sums are at stake as investors bid against each other to see who will come out on top. At the time of detonation, the winner receives a massive 100% bonus on their deposited amount. At the same time, the lottery winners are drawn. The number of winners and the prize amount is determined by the largest deposit. To participate in the lottery, you can deposit new funds or compound your earnings to receive up to 100 lottery tickets per day. The more tickets, the higher your daily chance of winning. Attached to these incredible ways to earn is your daily burst. Your daily burst is based on the amount you have deposited and is paid out continuously toward your maximum ROI. The instant rewards feature rewards you every time someone else makes a deposit, which can often yield some surprising bonus profits. Now, if you don't like All these systems combined make the Detonator truly revolutionary and one of the best passive income tools available today.
All right, sorry about that. Again, some internet issues. That's going to be the death of me, I swear. But there you go. You get the overall gist of Detonator, how it works, and again, how it is extremely powerful, not only to you as an investor, but also to the protocol using this contract. So your LPs that are deposited are locked, which means you no longer have access to those, but you're able to earn a certain percentage every day through the daily burst. Daily burst goes up and down, again, because there has been more claiming than deposits. That makes the overall pool balance go down, which in turn will reduce your daily burst. However, as long as you're compounding, and again, I know this is sounds too good to be true, but as long as you're compounding, you're outpacing the people that continue to claim. And once the contract starts growing again, your daily burst will grow exponentially compared to the other people that now have a lower pool share because they have been claiming. So again, you can see right here your pool share number, and that is really something to keep an eye on right there. So again, the share is your overall share. Right now, even on this is the team wallet that we show every day, it's still about 1.1% of the overall pool balance. And with that, again, we get hit with whale tax as well, which makes it even more sustainable. Again, every 1% over the pool share, you get hit with a higher and higher whale tax. So that is another way the contract protects itself, and that's what we've seen. I mean, yes, are people claiming? Absolutely. That's the beauty of crypto. Everybody can do whatever they want, but the lower the pool balance goes, the less and less potential claims can happen, which is why we've always said and always will say the number one strategy is to compound in a 5 or 6 day a week schedule. So you compound 5 days or compound 6 days and only claim once or twice in that week. That way you're always staying ahead of inflation through the pool balance. You're able to withdraw in a much healthier manner, and you're able to capitalize on your tickets because the more you compound, the more tickets you get, and really the number one way to increase your daily burst is by winning the lottery. So again, we call it a lottery, but really it's a giveaway based on those tickets, and we've had multiple people win with only 2 or 3 tickets. So it only takes one. The only way to guarantee you're not going to win is by not having any tickets. So and even now we're under 7,000 total tickets, which makes the odds extremely good compared to other giveaways or lotteries. So all right, Bull, anything you want to add here? We have about 2 minutes left. Go ahead, brother.
I think we're all fortunate to be, kind of at the home where, like, I think a cornerstone of DeFi has been created with Detonator, and, the ability to offer this to other protocols that might, really benefit from something like this. And I hesitate to say the word might because, like, I don't know that every protocol, like, if there are 1,000 protocols existed, that they all would use it. But I'm sure you're doing your due diligence and picking those and selecting those and weeding through the ones that might not be good for that. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is the fact that there are protocols that are really going to benefit from this. I'm happy to be a part of that and be where it really all started. And, those rewards are going to come back to this ecosystem. And I truly believe, like, it's going to be a bridge from those communities that get this product to come to EMP. Like not just the rewards from the fee is going to come back to this ecosystem, but I think there's going to be community members from wherever DOS is offered are going to come through that as a bridge to this community.
Yep, 100% bull. And again, I know, we've been focused on the financial gain of what this brings, but we haven't really even discussed the advertising gain. I mean, like Bull just said, not only are we offering this, but now we could potentially have every community that uses the detonator as a service now invested in our community. So it's also a major marketing play as well as a financial play. So again, everything we do here is very calculated, whether it seems that way or not. And again, I'm excited, man. I couldn't be more bullish. So, all right, 30 seconds. And I know a lot of you that have been around and again are here on the daily AMAs, you get it, and it just takes the effort for you to really wrap your head around what we are building. And then you understand why a lot of us are not worried regardless of what peg is at. So, all right, 15 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you compound. 12 LP is in the lead. We'll see if it holds up. 9, 8, 7, 6,
185.
5, 4. Oh, I'm lagging. 185, 3, 2. There it is. 1, 0, 185.7. Is that going to take it home?
That's a good snipe.
Amazing
Good
snipe. I think it is. Let me refresh. Again, my internet's been slow, so my apologies. A little bit of lag on stream here. But yeah, it looks like 157 took it down. Let me double check at the... Oh, yeah.
185.57.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. 185.57. Yes.
Yeah, get it straight, Brockman, or you're gone, buddy. Like, get it straight.
I know, man. I'm fired. I'm fired, Bull.
Yep.
All right, yeah, let me go ahead and pull it.
There's something that doesn't get, like, that hasn't been mentioned that, like, I'm super bullish about because, I get the privilege of, like, getting to speak to a lot of community members, just in DM and on calls and stuff, and, hearing their concerns. And I just want to kind of really lay it out there a little bit for people that, we always see really a lot of the same faces on the live stream, and that's incredible. You typically see the same faces or names in the channels and Discord and Telegram, and amazing. And I'm sure a lot of us are like you, where you're wondering, like, well, where are all these other people? Why aren't they getting involved? And why do people show up? And the people that show up randomly tend to be the ones that are like, what about Peg? And I'll just say that, like, I'm really excited that, because, there have been a number of us working on, like, a plan to, be able to reach people that aren't attending, like, or aren't taking advantage of the tools, but, working at ways to, reach them and reach outside of crypto and reach to other parts of crypto, and working, with experts, who have a track record with this stuff. So, and that's why I said, like, I'm lucky to be able to work on things, because I'm just like you. I'm an owner in this ecosystem, but, like, I want to do my part to help it be successful. And I look at it and, I'm just like, oh, this is incredible. Like, what's being built here. And I get it, like, the sentiment around Peg, but a lot of that I feel is from people that aren't attending and don't know what's going on and are just looking at the charts. And I just want everybody here to know that there is a lot of work being put into not just the contracts, but, like, what I would refer to as the social contracts, right? The ability to try to reach people and do, the best job we can, and find the people that are, very skilled at reaching these people. And I'm sure everybody's seen, like, how LA has just done an amazing job of, tweeting and writing articles and, going to Splinterfest, and, like, but nobody sees, like, the things she's doing behind the scenes as well. And so, amazing job to her, just an amazing person. And so, like, I'm so happy to see her, like, get elevated. And so, but that being said, there are so many people like this working behind the scenes to try to reach to these people that have invested here that aren't like involved and interactive and engaged, like all the people that are listening right now. And so I just want people to be aware of that, because I'm just like you. Like I have, I'm sure, the same like concerns, but I want people to know the things that I know, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, that Bill Gates, he's deranged. Like, listen to him, like total fanboy. But I'm just fortunate to know some of these, like the things that are being worked on. But I'm happy to like share that, like kind of generically, like the plan that's being worked on, in conjunction with Peg Recovery, to really reach to like basically all corners of crypto and even outside of crypto. And it's not just a half-cocked like a unplanned type of or unplanned plan. That doesn't really sound very, very, very nice. But
No, you're right though, Bull, 100%.
it's very structured and very like organized and detailed about how to accomplish this. And so I just want to reiterate to people that it's not just like one singular thing, but there are a lot of things that are being worked on in the background to recover Peg, to make this help this ecosystem extremely healthy, to regain like that that euphoria that people have, but then really to make this like bulletproof. And like I like that term that AJ uses, like bulletproof, but to make it a really fun system to interact with, because there's going to be so many cool choices, and just the ability to earn here, and the ability for the ecosystem to protect itself. Like, so I'm super bullish, and so I just wanted to kind of share that generically with everybody else, that little bit that was there. So that like the parts that I've seen and the parts I'm fortunate enough to be part of. So thank you, everybody.
No, absolutely, Bull. Again, brother, I consider you an extension of the team. I know a lot of the members that are here putting in the effort, being the mods that you see. I mean, again, just because they may not have a team title doesn't mean that they're not every bit a part of that team or our team as everybody else. And yeah, I mean, I get it. And this is why, if this is your first DeFi or crypto project in general, you have no idea the unicorn that you stumbled upon. And that doesn't mean, I don't say that from an egotistical standpoint. I just say that from being around the block standpoint, because I'm in every other protocol. I've seen every other protocol. I've seen them fail. I've seen them succeed. So I can tell you firsthand, and literally no other protocol, again, I can count on one hand. Splinterlands is definitely one of them that actually say what they're doing actually comes to fruition. And I think maybe that's another bit of an issue that some people that aren't as involved, they may hear me or Bull or LA or anybody that's public say the things that are on the horizon, and they think, yeah, right, every dev says that. Is that really going to happen? But they don't know the track record that we have delivered on everything that we say we're going to do. And, that isn't going to change. So, again, it's up to all of us to get the word out, to help educate, to say, when we see somebody ask about one peg, instead of getting upset, we just say, that, yeah, peg is down, but guess what? We have, revenue streams happening. And in the next few weeks or few months, it's going to be a whole different landscape here at EMP, and we're just excited for that. So, all right, I am going to give away even more money.
One second.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Bill.
It looks like your friend that I encountered you at Disney World is the lottery winner tonight.
Oh my God, no way! Is it? I think it's Brian, right? Yeah, I'm not on my thing. I'm not on my my Telegram. Yeah. Wow, awesome, brother. Are you there? Is he gonna join us on voice?
Hey, yeah. Can you guys hear me?
There he is. What's up, bro? How are you?
Yo, AJ, my man. How's it going?
Good, brother. Good. I literally was just thinking about you the other day. We're headed to Disney in a few days just for a day trip. But yeah, man, it was so great to to meet you again. I know when we were talking, it was a little loud. They had a band going. But yeah, man, I'm so happy you're still around, and it looks like you won today, huh? That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So hey, everybody listening, make sure you compound because I looked at the clock and it was 1 minute too, and I
Oh
jumped on
man,
and
and you
compounded
got
real
in
quick.
ready to end. I love it, bro. Hell yeah. So, and yeah, you've
But,
been at OG. I know you've been around pretty much since the beginning, right? I mean, I know you've been compounding your butt off, and today it paid off, huh?
yep. Yeah, been in since the jump and been compounding every day and just you just need a couple tickets in there and then good stuff happens.
Awesome, bro. Well, congrats, man. Really good to hear from you. And yeah, I know. Again, to speak on what we were talking about earlier, you've seen us deliver on everything, and I'm sure even with you compounding more than claiming, that shows your conviction that you're gonna stick around for the long run, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be here to echo what you said before. I've been in crypto for probably 5-6 years now, and I've seen a lot of projects, but I've never seen the commitment and the conviction and the continuous improvement, as they say, to the project. So there's no chance I'm going anywhere.
Awesome, brother. Well, that's killer. Congrats again. It couldn't happen to a better dude, and I appreciate all the support, man. So, anything else while I have you? Are you yeah.
No,
All
no.
right.
Thanks to the team. Thanks to you for hosting the AMAs every day. Thanks for Bull and LA for all their contributions, and we really appreciate it.
Awesome, bro. Yep, you got it, man. All right, and we'll see you at Disney, bro. I love it. So, all right,
Yeah, I'll see
bro.
you again there sometime.
Yeah. All right, bro.
This is so crazy though, because it was just yesterday I was talking to Stella about like the person that ran into you at Disney World, and what an amazing testimonial that
Yeah.
would have been. Like, and I mean, I don't know. It's so the world is so bizarrely strange sometimes that like
Totally.
It's so insane. Yeah, that the circumstance there was crazy because we were late. We went to the wrong entrance. We're going around, one way, and we stopped for a drink, and then it happened. I'm like, holy crap, that's AJ for sure. I gotta say, what's up? It's
Yeah.
just crazy, crazy
It
circumstance.
was. It was just
yeah,
like
that's
that.
that's such a oh sorry guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
such
go,
a
bro.
cool
Yeah.
story, man. It's so cool. Like, and then Brian has been here. Like, I mean, if you haven't been here since day one, I mean, it's got to be pretty darn close, because I know I know the screen, this name, the picture. So how long have you actually been here?
Um, not too long after protocol start, maybe a couple
Right.
weeks. So yeah, I've been
Okay,
here for
that's
quite
right.
a bit. Yep, since before
Awesome.
Detonator for sure.
Awesome.
Killer. Yep, right on, Brian. And yeah, it happened just like that, man. We were getting a drink or a pretzel or something, and he's like, "Are you AJ?" And so typically, I mean, again, obviously, I stand out a little bit in a crowd, or sit out, I guess you could say. But yeah, and so I'm pretty and people know me like in South Florida through my art career. But when he's like, "Yeah, I'm an EMP," I was like, "What the fuck?" Like it blew my mind. So. Yeah, I was awesome, bro. And again,
Yeah, same with me too. I was like, no way. What are the chances? No
yeah,
way.
no doubt,
But
bro.
but to be fair, like 10% of the population is in EMP lives in Florida. So
Yeah, that's true. Well, and Brian was there on vacation though, so yeah, that was even
Yep.
more crazy. So yeah, I don't
hmm
want to dox him, but he was there with some family, and yeah, man, that was even more crazy. It was like, oh my God. So yeah, man, anytime you're back down, hit me up and we'll get together, bro. Yeah,
Sounds good.
well, awesome.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers. Thanks.
all right, man, take it easy. All right.
Yeah,
On
you
that
too. See ya.
note, let's give away some more money here. Again, courtesy of Gene, one of our very generous community members, is giving away zero point 0.1 LP. I said for the next 2 weeks, yesterday, but it's actually for the next 100 days. So he is giving away a massive, massive amount of LP, to all of you that take the Academy. So again, to be eligible, you just have to take the Academy and enter your wallet address. So let me pull up my screen. Give me 1 minute. All right, here it is, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, shout out to Gene for his very generous offer of giving out zero point 0.1 LP every single day for the next 100 days, maybe a little bit less now. We've been doing it for 2 days, so 98 days to go. But yeah, and again, we'll probably maybe add on to that from the team at the end of that because we always want to incentivize you to take the academy. So again, all these addresses are populated in real time. So all you have to do is take our academy, enter your wallet address, and you are eligible. So, all right, here we go. All right, good luck, everybody. All right, there's our winner, Academy. So all that means is they didn't put their first name, which is totally fine. But that is the wallet address, 9CE86, and that LP will be put directly into your wallet. Do not get scammed. Do not connect to any other websites, and do not respond to any DMs. So, all right, there you go. Another amazing day here at EMP. All right, let me go ahead and pull up my desktop.
Ape Supreme, did you want to say something? I saw you had your hand raised.
Yeah. I just wanted to chime in here. I just wanted to congratulate Brian. And, I called Brian 8 months ago saying, hey, there's this awesome new thing called EMP. And, so I'm the one who got him in. And I think I'm entitled to a 10% royalty.
Oh, hell yes. I love it.
They're awesome.
Yes, Abe. No doubt, bro. I know all you guys go way back. And thanks for your support, Abe, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that's amazing. So again, there you go. We always say spread the word on EMP, and look at that, man. You got your homeboy about what $9,000 today or more. So
Nice.
yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's at least a really good dinner. At least.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, totally, Abe. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, well, thanks a lot, Abe. Because I know we had a DM months and months and months ago, so it's so good to see you around and having you send people to EMP. So awesome, thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I actually took down the snipe yesterday for the first time, so I'm pretty fired up on EMP right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was two. I remember you. Yep. Awesome. So it's almost like a twofer. Like you recommend your friend, you snipe, bing, bing, boom. He wins the next day. I don't know. The world is so ridiculously crazy, strange how things happen.
Yeah, man.
EMP's the gift that keeps on giving.
Hell yeah, Abe. No doubt, bro. And it is that another story like that happened the other day too. I forget. Somebody in VIP was talking that oh man, I forget what it was. I don't want to butcher that story, but it basically proved that karma is real. Because again, whoever it was.
I know what it is.
Yeah, what was it, LA? Thank you. I'm butchering it here. Yeah.
Gene won. I think Gene won the lottery the night that he started this giveaway.
That's what it was. Yeah. So again, not to dox Gene, but yeah, he won the lottery the night that he started the giveaway. And again, I mean, all the lottery is now handled 100% by Chainlink. So there is absolutely no way. I mean, even in the original contract, we couldn't have done that. But there is no way we are able to pick winners or anything like that. And again, to have them win is just very serendipitous. So.
And I'll add, I think it was the generator he won.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, not Detonator Reactor, probably, yeah. So yeah, amazing stuff. Well, again, I just every day I get up and I'm excited to be an emperor. And again, I appreciate all of you that have been here for the long run. I'm not trying to create an echo chamber or, I'm always open for constructive criticism and feedback on how we can be better. But at the end of the day, it's about just trying to build a protocol that we can all succeed in. And we're doing everything in our power to make that happen. And like Bull said, like LA said yesterday, some of the Army members are very instrumental in that. Now that LA is part of the team, she's been in some of these meetings. And again, even now, the meetings that we're having, I would have never thought that we would be able to garner the attention and the respect from these massive protocols that we have, and EMP isn't even a year old. So that's another thing. I mean, everything moves fast in crypto, but we've only been around for about, what, 8 months? And that is just another testament to what we built here and the power of
In the
what,
bear market.
yeah,
In the bear market.
in a bear market, bull. Oh my God, bro, you took the words out of my mouth. Yes, in a bear market. So, again, just hang in there. I know it's tough, but what do they say? We gonna make it, or WAGMI, something like that. Yeah, we're all gonna
Bro,
make it.
I amended that. It's we all gonna make it, but
Yeah.
I like to say we all gonna make it together.
All right,
So
there you go. You gotta add a T on the end. Perfect, Bull. All right, everybody. Well, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. I am gonna take the day off tomorrow. Again, I say that, but that just means off of the AMAs. I have a late night tonight. Please join me in another few hours on DeFi King's YouTube with Dow King. We're gonna have a little in the round table discussion on crypto as a whole, other protocols, EMP, lots of good stuff. So join me over there, but I will be no AMA tomorrow, and then we'll be back on schedule on Saturday. So, all right, awesome. Bull, thanks for being here. Love you, bro. And shout out to all of you for being really supportive as we continue to grow. So, all right, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, no, Saturday. See you Saturday. All right, bye bye.
nope. Now you got to be here.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right, bye everyone.